DCC is an international sales, marketing and support services company. We operate in 4 divisions: our LPG business, our retail and oil business, our technology business and our healthcare business.
They operate in so many different divisions, but outside of that they also offer you a lot of exposure to kind of market leaders.
Each business, although as a part of DCC, they have very different operating models, and so it's kind of adapting to a whole new business each time, and it's really interesting, and it's kind of diving straight in, hit the ground running.
I was fresh out of a master's degree and had done a small bit of marketing. One of the things that attracted me to this programme was the fact that you get to move around to different locations and in different industries within one company.
DCC presents people with the opportunity to work in many parts of the world. We have substantial operations in the United Kingdom, in Ireland, in Scandinavia, in France, in Central Europe, and indeed we're now growing a business in Asia.
The thing I really wanted for my career is international opportunities, because I was always interested in international travel and I thought it was a good way to sort of go about it, considering I already had a bit of sort of basic knowledge.
They appreciate that you are a graduate and that you're not going to be an expert in this area, and they'll always take the time to sit down and explain things to you.
First impression is amazing. Everyone seems really helpful and really interested in you as a person and in developing you as a professional.
I mean, I'm actually the mentor of one particular, my mentee, and for example, she was coming to the end of her programme and she had an opportunity to go in 2 or 3 different directions within DCC. I tried to help her and guided her on what I thought was the best route to suit her particular requirements and capabilities.
Like obviously a really big company, but it doesn't really feel like that. It's still quite close-knit and you're able to build up a network within the group as a whole.
The development framework we have in place will mean that you'll be given diverse placements, individual coaching sessions, feedback at regular intervals, and also avail of our bespoke training programme.
From day one you feel valued and you know that they're investing a lot of kind of effort and time into you, so you don't just get a job, you get like opportunities. So I think it's a different kind of grad programme compared to the other ones.
You will find yourself maybe 1 month, 2 months in, already presenting to the board. Yes, it's all very quick, stepping from, let me learn about this business to, oh, let me tell you what you need to do.
You're not ignored. You're not somebody who's pushing paper around. You're given a real job and real tasks, and you can actually really contribute to the business success.
The roles you are placed in are based on real business needs where you'll be given real responsibility.
The graduate programme does allow people to learn quickly, to take on responsibility for specific projects, to really feel responsibility for adding value to the business in which they're operating.
It's great to see somebody when they're leaving you and how they've worked with you and developed with you, and hopefully leaving you in a far better place than what they joined you.
You don't need to know about DCC's core business, you don't need to know about the sectors that we operate in to be successful in DCC. What you do need to have is ambition. You need to have passion, you need to be innovative, you need to come to work every day to add value to our group.
You have to be very adaptable, especially because you're going into different companies, you're moving around, resilient because you will come across a lot of challenges, especially because you're given so much responsibility for the projects.
I wouldn't recommend the scheme to somebody that wants to have an easy life and just sit and put their feet up, because it is a challenge, but I think it's definitely something that if you're ambitious you should definitely try and take head on.
It's about hard work, it's about graft, and it's really about the learning in the early years, and I think if you spoke to any MD, that's exactly what they did do.
At the end of it you need to know that there's something for you if you want it, and I would say there most certainly is.
DCC's business has grown very significantly over many years. That growth is driven by the ambition and the passion of the people working within the organisation. We're looking for people that want to help us continue to grow the business, both in Europe and indeed beyond.
If you want to join a fast-growing, dynamic, diverse business that's very much focused on growing and develops people, DCC is the right place for you.
I would say if you want a challenge, apply for the programme. If you want to have direct access to senior management, then apply for the programme. My goal, managing director of the DCC business.